Welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. Today we're going to be talking about something that I think is going on in probably about 40–50% of the households around the country. That's called family feuds. Families are fighting, from siblings fighting, the parents fighting, grandparents fighting, in-laws fighting. Everybody's fighting. Nobody's stopping to talk right now. Verbal abuse, physical abuse. It's ripping families apart. Now, this dysfunction is out of control, and our guests came here today because they said, we have nowhere else to turn. Montel, please help us. And my first guest, please welcome Dr. Sharon Buchalter to the show. Thank you so much, Doc, for being here. Thank you. I normally can be relatively composed on the show, and I am. I think most people just watch me. I am relatively composed, but I need you here right now because I'm losing my composure, and I'm going to lose it so fast that I would rather have somebody else here do this. Shows on statistics. Now, Doc, you help me out, and I'll shut up.
What do you gain from this relationship? How do you feel when he does those things? What does it make you feel like?
He does it, but, like, you know, I'm so happy whenever we're not fighting.
Okay,
like,
but granted, that's the case. You probably have a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I'm sure you have great love making too. It's probably very passionate, isn't it? Okay, but what happens afterwards?
I mean, we're normally fine. Like, these fights don't happen as often as
How often do they happen?
Mom, how often do they happen? Once a week? Every couple of weeks?
Once or twice a week, or every other week.
Every other week. Doc.
Let me ask you something. What motivates you to call your mom? Think about it.
She's like, other than Devin, she's like my best friend.
Okay, so maybe you need to listen to your best friend. Maybe she has a message for you. I mean, there's something here. If this is happening now, what's going to happen to the baby? For the sake of the baby, can you stay with this person who really is sitting here saying that it's okay?
And how long have you been with this boyfriend?
For a year.
And you think you're going to be around when he trades you in for another 15-year-old?
He won't.
I think so.
Doc, what do you think?
Well, I think you're making too many decisions on your own. I think that you need to recruit your grandmother and
Who's
make
your
a
biological
decision.
parent? No, who is your legal parent?
Who's your legal parent, to sit down together and figure out a plan of what you're going to do. Because right now, you're putting your mother, biological mother, up against your grandmother. It's very obvious, and you're just doing whatever you want. You don't want rules.
And let's please welcome Rebecca's mom, Rachel, to the show. And it's going to help right now. First thing's got to happen is you have to make a decision. Not her and not her. You. Because everybody's let you make these decisions at this point. The decision that you have to make is whether or not you right now at age 16 are willing to participate in a family. That's as basic as it is.
Absolutely true.
It's nothing. Do I want to be part of a family? Go ahead.
But, you know, but another point is, how do you feel about, even for one moment, living in the house with your mom with the rules? Okay, how does it make you feel? Do you like it? Does it bother you?
If she'd set rules and stick to it, I wouldn't mind.
So you need consistency, right? Okay, so if you guys came up with some rules, maybe we do it together, and she stuck by them, would you follow them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. You can visit our website, which is montelshow.com. Dr. Sharon Buchalter, thank you so much because you've offered to give every member of our studio audience a copy of your brand new book, which is New Parents. Wait a minute. The book is New Parents Are People Too. Talk about that for a second. Why? Why did you write this book?
Well, it was the whole idea was it's all about how to be a coach to yourself and to your spouse, not only when you first have your baby, but throughout your lifetime together, and how to work together. And these are the 8 secrets based on all the people, many people in the country, and what they felt was the most crucial things in any relationship.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody in the studio audience a copy of this book, but I'm going to give it to you, and guess what? I'm going to give it to you. You know why? Because what you now have to recognize at the point that you placed yourself, you put yourself here in your life, now you got to understand, I'm 16. Can we turn 17? I'm almost an adult. Maybe I should start looking at why adults think the way they do.
And get yourself some counseling together as well, for yourself and even together. Work on some goals for your future together, okay? Maybe you can start to heal from what's happened in the past and allow your mom to really be a mother to you. Really, truly.
And Mom, read the book. Because being
Yes.
a mom isn't just walking in and saying, I'm setting all the rules.
Biological mother.
It's too late now. You missed some rule time. Don't try to make it up in one day. I'm out of time. You know what? If you want to know what's coming up on the next Montel.